What up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I am your host, Slap Rock the King, and I'm in here with the Uncensored crew. Lil Honey's in the building. What's up, Lil Honey?
Hi.
How you doing today? You good?
I'm good.
All right, you feeling good?
I'm back at work, y'all.
You back at work?
I am. My summer break is over.
School is back. Okay.
It's back, and it's depressing, but
It's only your first day back already.
I know, but
Damn, and it's depressing.
They're not back, but I just feel like
Badass kids.
I'm back. My days of sleeping all day are
no
over.
more. So you can't thought no more. For real.
No, Tatiana summer is over. My hot girl summer is
So
ended.
you really gotta go back in teacher mode.
I'm work girls now.
Work girl summer.
Work girl fall.
Oh, that was a good one.
Professional
fall.
Professional fall day.
I think I like that. I like that. More Juan here. What's up, Juan?
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
Taking over Kyra's. Hi.
How you feeling?
Do not steal. Wait.
No.
We are not letting her steal.
I'm not trying to steal nothing, but if we go back into the olden days, well, I ain't gonna do that. Let's leave it the way it is.
Ooh.
Because it's on record that I did that before you.
I doubt it.
No, I don't. But we can't. It's not in. With the
It's on record that you did what?
That I said.
Hi first.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, maybe. Y'all just say it differently.
Yeah, I wasn't doing it like that long. I was just sometimes I would just be like,
you just like, hey.
Hey.
You're a psycho.
But
Hey.
I'm not trying to really. I was just taking it for a moment.
All right.
Jeez, Kyra.
Ain't fun.
But yes,
I got you.
had a great week though.
Y'all got a quick question. How y'all feel about like dudes in thong sandals?
I don't care.
I don't
If you're on
care.
the beach, especially.
No,
leather ones.
not on the beach. Not on the beach. I'm like just out regular in the street.
I see that. I feel like that's normal.
I mean, like if you
Thong sandals?
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm sorry.
Yes.
going out.
Period.
I think over the age of 45, thong sandals is very popular.
Yeah, I don't care as long as it's not the pop on the grill sandals. Now that's something totally different.
What they look like?
Those
Is it thong?
African-y ones.
Oh, the joints with all the holes in them?
Oh, my God.
Straps,
Oh, what?
the
Your
lettuce.
whole feet could breathe.
Yeah.
Like you might as well not wear them. Like why would you wear them? It's like 12 holes on each side of your foot.
Well, I mean, those people.
It's like a shoe sandal.
Are really
Ah,
good
there
on
you
the
go.
grill.
It's like a shoe sandal.
Unless you got on a linen set, you know.
I only ask it because I'm not big on thong sandals. So when I be seeing,
Your gut was hanging out.
so we all got guts today. I just
Wait.
we all robust.
We all robust today.
I tell y'all
I just
story.
ate. So
And then I said because somebody called me robust, but he liked this.
That's
So,
good.
okay.
I think he meant it in a sexy way though.
He did, but I was like, who you
Some
talking to?
dudes have a tendency to say things that they think are sexy, but
To y'all,
I
it's
be
not.
like,
That is exactly. If you're
Like
a man,
Like,
like
come over
thick
here with
ass.
that. Come over here with that.
like big,
thickness, like,
That spare
big
tire.
man, like calm down.
Come here, bring that spare tire stomach over
give me
here.
one of them. Give me one. Of
I
them
would say that to
rolls.
somebody.
Give me one of them.
Oh, I
rolls.
definitely say give me one of them rolls.
Or squeezing your
Butter-
rolls.
or
They
let me
doing
butter the
by
roll.
your
I would.
rolls and-
You gotta embrace that shit. Like you,
Oh, I
you know
do,
you got the
literally.
rolls, you gotta embrace
But
it.
calm
Right?
down.
Oh, no.
You gotta be like, you gotta be all up in
Oh,
it.
you gotta graduate
Right,
the.
you can't
Okay,
be
talk
like
about.
at the bar like, yo, let me see that
Oh
roll.
no.
Okay.
You looking like, bruh.
All right.
Not rubbing your stomach while you out on, standing somewhere.
Oh, you won't want that?
Rubbing my stomach.
I
Yeah.
don't care
Standing
about
outside?
that. I
No.
don't care about that.
Why y'all at what's
Chickies and pizza.
no? Why y'all no insomnia? I know y'all love insomnia
I've never
cookies,
been
right?
there.
I don't like
I've never
cookies.
had an
You never-
insomnia cookie in my life. Seriously.
Come on,
I
Juan.
want one because I wanted to see what it tastes like. But I've never been.
You never had one? You had one before, right?
I'm not a cookie fan, but I've had one.
Now you're not a cookie friend. Shout out to everybody that came to our game night this
Yes.
past weekend. We had a wonderful time. Shout out to Jordan Harris. Shout out to Lori, our wine sponsor, Love Jones. Lori got everybody fucked up within 12 minutes. Everybody literally thought the wine was sweet. Everybody was like,
Somebody
It's
added
like it's
Sprite to it or something.
sangria.
it's like sangria.
Sangria?
I said, listen to me. Take it easy
Chill on
with
that
this
wine.
fucking wine, B. It was your girlfriend. Your girlfriend was... Your girlfriend was saying that. Like,
Then we
she
used it as sips when we were playing our games. That made it even worse. I think.
yeah, so we definitely had a ball. Shout out to T too. T came through and catered. I don't think nobody ever had a game night that was catered before.
They probably did.
No. and so we had a lot of food. Did you get a banana pudding?
No, I'm
My
really
girlfriend
like
got one,
banana
but she
pudding.
said it was delicious.
I'm not that, that never really wowed me in my life like that.
Banana pudding?
People get excited.
You weird.
But
You
I do
weird.
wanna
Like,
go
what's wrong with you?
With the ones with the chessmen on it, I like that better than the Nilla wafer one. I don't like the Nilla wafer one.
I don't.
The
I
chessmen
don't fuck with nobody that put vanilla wafers in my goddamn
Oh, you
banana
only had the
pudding.
chessmen?
That's the only one I want.
Oh, okay.
I don't want
Maybe that's why I didn't like it.
because it gets soggy fast.
You got some banana pudding?
You don't eat banana pudding either?
I don't like it.
No.
Just like you don't eat potato salad.
Or macaroni and cheese. I don't eat no
You
salad.
don't eat macaroni and cheese?
Just fruit and tossed salad. That was it.
You mean macaroni tuna salad? You don't eat.
I don't eat no salad. I just told you a salad that I
But
eat.
you said macaroni and cheese.
I don't eat macaroni. I don't eat macaroni and cheese.
Really?
I don't know. What the fuck? I want to give myself heartburn. All that fucking cheese. No meat. Pause. Like I can't eat fucking just all that cheese. I don't eat lasagna neither.
Well, a lot of people.
Who is cooking for you? I'm over you.
I cook my own food. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we got a wonderful guest in the building. We are
We in a
in
different location.
we are in his establishment, and I definitely gotta give him a big shout out because he brought me a bed to my crib, and it's been working wonders.
You got some stories on that bed.
I don't really.
If the bed
Each
can talk,
nodule on the bed.
I'm just saying, like,
Don't come here.
I ain't gonna hold you. Like the first 2-3 weeks of the bed, when I got to bed, like I didn't want to get out that joint. Like I was like, no, I ain't going nowhere. I was Netflixing, chilling by myself.
right? Convincing.
No, I really was like straight Animal Planet and edibles. Like that was it. That's all. I swear to God, that's all I was doing. So we are in Plus Mattress Company with Ali. What's up, Ali? How you doing, man?
What's going on? How
You feeling good? All right. So,
Yes, sir.
we want to know, right? Like what made you, get started into the furniture business? Because I know, like, it could be a big gamble with like trying to sell furniture, because a lot of people sell it, but a lot of people don't be having like good stuff. Like they might got some, maybe two or three good items in their establishment, but when you walk around and you see everything, you're like, oh, this shit is nutty. Like everything in here we see right now is something I would want to take home. So like what made you get into the the furniture business?
It started off as a business investment.
Mm.
Somebody else that I know was selling furniture, and this person, they always used to come to me, hey, I need some money to do this, hey, I need some money to do that. Then one day they floated the idea by me, and we wasn't selling furniture, we was only selling mattresses.
Mm.
And got into the mattress side of the business. It did well. Then one day, this person had to go away. Like, they left the business. And the business was basically just left to me. So I started selling mattresses. I did good numbers with selling mattresses. Then one day I posted a picture of a nice bed, and it just did a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
So it made me think, like, well, what do these people do to go get this furniture? So I just was like, all right, well, I'm going to try that then. It's like any opportunity. Once you get the ball, you just got to run with
Gotta
it.
keep going with it.
So it's something I like doing. And that's all I really deal with. I never really like to sell nobody something that I wouldn't want myself.
Right,
So I'm not into that. I'm not trying to get you for a couple $100. That's not going to make my day or my life.
Right.
So I always try to sell a person the best thing that I can get at the best price I can get it at.
Yeah.
So that's really how I got into the business.
So I want to say something. Another thing about you, in your company. It didn't matter what time I called about my bed or whatever. Like, one thing I gotta give them credit for is, like, they either always answered the phone, or when I shot a text or something like that, I swear I didn't have to wait like all day to get a response. Like,
Very personable.
oh my God. So I was just telling them the story off air that I moved from one house to another house, and I stripped one of my bolts. this one fucking bolt, I couldn't put my bed together at all. I couldn't. The bed wouldn't go together without this one bolt. No, it was 2 bolts that I stripped. I went everywhere looking for it. They was like, nah, you got to go back to the place where you got the bed from. Now, mind you, I done moved maybe 4 months after I purchased the bed. So I'm like, damn. But I still had his number in my phone. I called him. He said he was going to send his brother out. And his brother came out. And within like 12 minutes, everything was like back to normal.
That's what's up.
It was 4 of us at my crib trying to get that shit together. I swear to God, it was me, my brother, my cousin, and my dad. And we could not get this joint on. His brother was like, all right, I'm out. I was like, you finished already? I was like, nigga, what?
I feel like that's because, if you was to go to a regular company like Ashley Furniture, right? Mm-hmm. It might be harder to get in contact with somebody. How you were saying, like, the fact that you were just able, you had a situation and you was able to get in contact with him and his company. That's dope. Like, you want that personal relationship with the person that you buying something from. Yeah. It makes you more, it makes you feel more like they really.
I don't mind spending my money with somebody that I can, you got me? Yeah. It was just like, listen, they didn't sugarcoat anything. Look, I might not get to you today, but tomorrow, 6 p.m., I had my brother call you, and it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you want that. And look, a mattress ain't shit without a bed.
And also,
a bed ain't shit without a mattress. I'm sorry. I ate an edible before I came here.
I'm confused.
You need a good ass fucking mattress. And when I seen these mattresses that he had, I was like, yo. I didn't even think about the price because, like, when you feel it, did you sit on that jump?
I did a little bit.
How did it make you feel?
I feel good. Mm-hmm. I feel real good. See.
And
I was telling him. So I told him, and I thought this was really dope. That I asked him, like, this is the idea I want. I said I wanted like a bohemian look in my room because I'm going to redo my house. And he was like, I was like, damn, like he knew exactly where to go. So that it gives, unless you have the interior design style and knowing like what somebody would like if they come in here looking.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because it's stuff that I had to pick up. But I'm a man's man. If you would ask me about furniture a few years ago, I'm like,
right? What? Yeah.
right. But I gotta learn it. It's my business, so I don't really have no choice. And then as far as responding to people once they have a problem. I mean, we go in stores all the time. You buy something out of the store, they nice, here, thank you, and you leave, they got your money. Now you come back, they like, what? We got to go through this process to get. We ain't got to do all that. We're going to try to make sure you get, because it ain't really that much. Yeah. It might be a little bit of extra time, a little bit of extra money, but it ain't that much. But I don't want to treat my people like how we get treated. Yeah. You get something. You pay for it, they nice, you leave, they don't know you. And that's it.
They don't know you no more.
You know what I mean? So I can't do that.
One of the biggest things that a lot of people have when they, deal with black-owned businesses is customer service. So it's a plus for you to be able to be black-owned and have excellent customer service because the customer service point is always going to be the thing that everybody remembers the most because that's like the first thing that he says. So when you telling people about this, they're going to be like, and you're going to always give that story at the same time. So they're going to be like, oh, well, at least I know if I mess up, right, you'll still come out helping.
And I'm glad you said it because it wasn't their fault at all. It was my fault, and I called them like, yo, bro, like, I need this bolt, man. And all I sent him was a picture of my bed. He's like, oh, I know what it is. Oh, it's a cat-corner screw with the 3rd, 4th nut. I was like, that's what I need. Can you bring that shit? Like, all I did was send them a picture. Like, so, like you said, customer service is everything. We only get great customer service one place in the world. And I know everybody know where that's at, right? You know where that's at?
Chick-fil-A.
Okay, that's the only motherfucking. I was just in Popeyes just fucking now. And I said, can I get some honey mustard? She said, what? I'm looking at her like, bitch, what you mean? What? Like, can I please have some honey mustard? Like, why you mad at me?
It ain't even hers.
It ain't even yours. Why? And my thing is, why I gotta ask for honey mustard? I got strips. I got strips. Like, that's like I'm buying a soda and I gotta ask for a fucking straw. Like, give me what I need, and this is what you guys has personally done for me. You gave me everything I needed, and it wasn't no hassle. I don't even think Yeah, he did. He charged me, and I didn't mind him charging me because I needed that shit.
Well, I mean, you
put
broke
up.
it.
I mean, yeah, that
I
too.
would expect him
As a service charge.
right.
Period.
And I gave him a tip because I'm not lying to you.
That's good.
It was four of us trying to put that shit together. He did that joint by himself, and then the first dude that came out, he came out by himself, and he was trying to carry the whole bed up by himself. I'm like, dog, I'm here with you. He's like, it's cool, I helped him get it up there. He was another one. I don't remember his name. Short brown skin boy. Yeah. I think it was the husky nigga that was just in here.
No, they two new guys.
Oh, all right. I know he was dark skinned.
Yeah.
And he put that joint up so quick. Like, he apologized because he was running late. He was running late as hell. But, you know, he was making deliveries. You know what I'm saying? So he came in, my bad, bro. I'm sorry about this. I'm out. You know, he wasn't out at the club. You know what I'm saying? He was out doing his job. But he promised me he was coming. He came, pause, and he put that. I had to say pause on that. So, by you, so you start out with mattresses, right? And then, so is this how you was able to get this this building here, or?
Yeah. So when I came here, my warehouse, I got another warehouse probably about the same size as this, might be a little bigger. And I was like, well, I can just move on Shelton Avenue, open the doors, and close the warehouse, and it's about the same thing. But once I opened it, people would come in like, you got furniture? I need to see some more furniture.
Yeah.
So originally this was filled with mattresses, so we took them all out and started putting furniture in. And then that's how we, you know,
What do you
it kind
feel
of
like?
evolved into it.
What do you feel like is your best seller?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
This bed right here. That's what the girl just bought.
Shorty right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that joint. That joint major, man.
Right. And
That's
I
It's a
feel
lot
like,
of seats. You can have a lot of people in that bed.
Yes.
Yes.
You can.
You can fall asleep on the tip.
Damn, you could definitely have two girls in there.
I can see 2, 3,
How many?
4.
How
And
many?
then
You
got
want four girls in
the
there?
benches on the outside.
I'm not saying me.
I mean, what?
There's benches on the outside of
To put,
Oh yeah, you could bend over right there, Kyra.
I know.
All right, my bad.
Creative. You on this side with it, we on that side with it. I'm at the top. But yeah, I think that's dope. Dude, what about because even this feels real good.
Yeah.
Is it suede? It's
I've
suede,
been
right?
rubbing it since I've been sitting here.
Is it?
I'm just saying,
Is this shit turning y'all on? Like, do
It
furniture turn women on?
If you go into a man's
Materials.
house and he has nice furniture, you're like,
Oh yeah, you gonna?
Are
gonna
you?
be
Are so like
Plus.
if he came in, he had if he had this, the long sectional like that, and then
and I would have sat on. I would have noticed.
This
I
is
would
gonna
walk
make
in
you
and-
want to know what's in the bedroom, what's in
But
the
I'm
other
saying,
room.
do that mean? Are you gonna give him some?
I mean, you might not be.
I
Like,
know you gonna give
you gonna just give him some. Well, I mean, you made it to his house, so you already had something in
No,
mind.
I'm thinking, but I do. I
I
do
came over for some
think-
tea.
I came over for some tea. See, here. No, I do think furniture says something about yourself. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And any man that goes a little bit beyond like the bachelor look, you like, okay, like women like that.
Attention to detail.
Do you think you get more women or more men?
I can look at my Instagram insights. It's 89% women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men just, we want to just sleep on something, whatever.
Right.
It's all good.
But y'all want our houses to look good.
Yeah, fucking right. Why I want to come over with some raggedy stuff?
I know, but I want to come over. I don't want to come over to get fucking $5 sheets.
cutting your skin off
Right.
and stuff like that?
Sitting behind blanket. I'll be cold as
See,
hell.
this right
Why
here,
we gotta have-
you gonna have to put something down on this.
Oh, yeah,
stuff.
yeah. See,
You
some of the
nah.
shit
If
you
the dude be
can't.
Like, you got to put a towel.
Yeah,
put
some of the
rag
shit you
over your
can't.
ass.
It's a couch that you gotta have that nobody can sit on. It's just like really, it's just there for show.
No,
In
not
the
this.
sitting room.
Not this one.
And it's gonna be in my living room, but no, nigga, you can't sit on that. No, like you can't sit
Here's
there.
this folding chair.
Yeah, not even a fold.
Take that.
I'm gonna have a semi decent sectional where you can. That's where everybody can sit. But this joint, hell no. I'm cool with that. No, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing. Black people, they come to your house, and they not used to a lot of good stuff. So they not gonna take care of your shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, clearly we just had that. Thank God I didn't have new furniture in my crib. I probably would have cursed their ass out.
How long have you been doing this for?
Maybe 5 years now. Something like that.
That's good. Because it's hard to open up a business and sustain it, especially in the furniture. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I used to do some other things.
Okay.
So I ain't
Well, what
never
do
had
you-
a problem understanding how to get to where I need to
Right.
be at.
I would say. So, what do you feel like is your biggest, barrier or like thing that you have to, just deal with in this industry, like just being a black business owner and owning a furniture company?
Being a black business. I think, and I've been thinking about this for the last couple days for a few reasons, but when you support black business, like this is support of your black business. Now you have a podcast and you have an audience that you're giving information to. So they're going to take your information however they want to take it, and they're going to use it. They're going to filter it. They might not think about it today. They might think about it a year from now. But it's information, and we need to control information.
Right.
So I need to be here. And so sometimes people think it's a favor that they doing to me when they say, I'm going to support your black business. No, when you support my business, you support those guys that just left out of here.
Yeah, you support them too.
One of them was in jail. The other one was in the army, and he came home and couldn't find a job. So you supporting them. And other guys that I have that work for me, we support each other.
Right.
And if we stronger as a unit, then it ain't no more black business. It's just business.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Yeah, that's
They think we think too small sometimes.
Right.
It's not about the couple $100 or $1,000. That doesn't mean anything. We need to have stuff that we own, that we employ, that we buy up the block and whatever. That's the whole point of having a black woman as my logo.
Right.
Ah,
Right. I like
that's so dope because, like you said, it's so hard for an individual who has been incarcerated and, like you said, in the army or whatever, they come home. I even know people with master's degrees and can't find a job. You did all that time in school, all that studying, all them hours, and you can't find a job. And it's so good to have, a black man who owns an establishment like this and ain't nothing in here bullshit.
Right.
And you are willing to employ people who can't find a job regardless of what their record or what their past was. If you're going to be 100 with me, I'm going to be 100 with you. And you should see that it's a win-win.
Right.
Like, it's a win-win. Like, some people don't look at it that way, but it was so dope that you said that. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with Juan Says. This is the Uncensored Podcast. We're here at Plus Mattress with Ali on Water Ice Radio. We'll be right back.
And we're back. So it's time for Juan Says. And this is a long letter. They even apologized for it being so long.
In the
No,
Right. So
no,
they should
at
have
the
made it
end.
joint shorter.
I was like, dang, she waited till she guys at the end.
She apologized at the end like, damn.
We're very accepting of your letters, like I said last
Yeah,
week.
please send them. Like, email them. We don't have a problem with that. But,
Uncensored Podcast 215@gmail.com.
I just hope I don't get mad at this letter.
So just pay attention. Okay, that's what we need.
Right. Because you ain't got your notebook.
Right.
I know.
Am I justified or being a spoiled brat?
Am I justified for being a spoiled brat?
Or being a spoiled
Oh,
brat?
or.
I have to get this out to someone or I'm going to burst. Me and my fiance got into it big because I told him I need more encouragement and words of affirmation from him. That's my
watching
love
our
language.
show. She was
So it
watching
came
the
from-
show.
Yeah, she was watching the show for sure. He got angry and it became a big deal because he feels like he doesn't cheat. He doesn't beat me. He doesn't lie to me. He goes to work and comes home. He takes me places and from time to time gets me things, so I should be happy and content. I am, for the most part, almost always happy and content, but he is extremely critical of me. He says things to me almost every day that are hurtful or criticizing. He rarely says anything uplifting to at least counter all of the negative things he says, and it makes me feel like he doesn't like me or anything about me because I almost never hear him say anything I do right or anything he actually likes or loves about me. That was a long punctuation.
I'm already mad.
Wait, nope.
I'm
Listen,
already mad.
I know things could be so much worse, and I recognize that, and I'm thankful they're not. But I just want him to say nice things to me and be nice more than he is critical. Is that too much to ask? Yesterday he said, "Why can't you just be normal? I think you have a chemical imbalance or something. You need therapy." And later, in the same argument, And later in the same argument, he said, I'm being a spoiled brat and he's not doing anything wrong. My feelings are hurt because I was just coming to him with something I need, not to say he's doing anything wrong. And not only didn't I get it, it backfired on me. Is he right? Am I abnormal/spoiled because I need to hear nice things from him more than I take criticism? I have so many questions. My mind is all over the place. It's been a whole day and I didn't even want to come home from work because my feelings are still hurt. Sorry this was long.
Go to your side, nigga.
So, Ali, what do you think? Is she spoiled? Or is she, what did she say? Is she spoiled? Is she a spoiled brat or is she justified with her feelings?
I don't know because I don't know her, but I do think that words of encouragement help a person, help your self-esteem, help your self-confidence. You need somebody to root for you, push you, cheer you on.
Right.
So I don't know her, so I don't know if he does that and she just bullshitting and she really just trying to find something to pick with. Because if he don't cheat and he work and he pay the bills, shit, you could take a couple bad. Hey, shit.
But
Stick
to what you
But you can take a couple. Hey, stop acting retarded. You can take a couple of those 2 or 3 times a day.
Is that just her? I'm hearing you guys.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he's about to be.
So,
No, I'm sorry.
All right, so what does Juan say? I think that it's a little bit in between. I feel like he shouldn't. Again, like he said, I don't know how much he really is getting on her because it kind of sort of sounds like from the length of this letter that she's a complainer a little bit. So maybe in some things he could be justified in. No, I don't think you should be justified in saying bad things to somebody. So he should give words of encouragement, especially if that's her love language. And she's obviously somebody who needs that. But at the same time, that's not to say that you should settle for him being mean to you because he's working and not cheating on you. So I feel like, they need to come to a happy medium where he should understand, like, you don't need to put me down all the time. Can you encourage me sometime, lift me up a little bit, but also at the same time, you don't need to be acting dumb either. So, that's why I said it's in between for me because I don't really know. I don't know.
Here's my thing. First of all, don't tell me what to do. You're being critical. You're being critical right now. You're being critical. Here's my thing. I feel like men think just because they don't cheat or they're doing like the stuff that they should be doing that allows for them now to talk to me crazy because I don't think I'm big on having a cheerleader because I want a cheerleader. You don't want me to say every time you come out, damn, just like y'all don't want women to nag. That's a form of nagging by being just rude and nasty. So, why you wear this today? Or why you, I don't want to hear that shit all the time. So, if you don't want me to say, you ain't take out the trash, and this, if you don't want me to complain to you about the things that you didn't do, you should encourage that. To me, that's the same thing. Like, I don't like to nag guys. I don't like to be negative. So, I don't want that on me. Right. So, I dated somebody that every time I did anything, he had something negative to say. I was like, what? Like, I said, why are you a hater? Like, I felt like he was a hater. I was like, I feel like you hate on me. So I had to get out of that relationship because I just felt like he didn't support me. Like, you can't like me the way you talk to me. Like, there's no way that you physically like me.
It doesn't sound like
because then my
like
thing
her.
about just the money and all that is a part of it. But if I'm laying next to you, I'm going to deal with the person, the energy, the human. So all the other stuff is extra. That's external things. The internal, the relationship, the vibe. That energy I don't want. That negative energy is not what I want. So I don't give a fuck that you're not cheating on me. Okay, what you want, a fucking cookie? Okay, you brought me something, nigga, I got a job. So what we talking about? But if you talking nasty to me every 5 seconds.
Yeah. So we could see.
Then
really
it would have been 2 books.
No. Then we could see if it's really her or if she's exaggerating.
Exactly.
Or, but they always leave out the important part.
Y'all want to put your own.
No, that's not me. He does. No, but I'm just saying right now.
But my thing is, words, there are a lot of people, and it goes on both. There's a lot of women that talk really bad about men.
Oh, yeah.
I just think people that just are negative to others, I feel like that's not true love. And that's just because you do a part of the relationship does not allow for you to now think that I can do this. Because I think there's a lot of guys that feel like, oh, well, I don't cheat on you, so.
You can do whatever you want.
Yeah,
that's
like, okay, thank you. Oh, my God.
It's not.
The fuck? At this point, I would rather you go cheat. Please, get the aggression out. Fuck her. Please, give her the energy because I want you to come home and be happy.
Slap.
I don't want to hear it. Cause you about to say something.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, I just felt like her letter was so fucking one-sided. Like, I just felt like, to me, it would have made more sense if he wasn't her fiance. So this guy's your fiance, right? Okay, he's your fiance, meaning
You said yes.
not even that.
But meaning
This nigga been this way.
Oh,
That is true. That is true. I'll give you that.
He been this way. So
Why you
you
waiting?
said yes when he bent down on his one knee, knowing that
She
he
wasn't gonna
don't
say nothing.
fucking.
He probably ain't even get on
Nah,
his
see, that's the thing. Stop
probably
getting-
like, put this fucking ring.
Stop.
He's like, "Are you stupid?
Nah, he probably.
Put this finger, bitch. Listen, you got me doing this.
Dumbass."
I'm like,
Dumbass bitch, you got me
okay.
down on one knee. You better say yeah. Like,
Okay, like, what the fuck was she gonna say?
no.
She probably got punched in the fucking eye.
No. See, she did say
she
was
said he don't beat her.
Yeah, so he don't beat her.
He better not.
He don't do nothing bad but talk to her reckless.
So this is my thing. Like, I feel like you been knew who he was.
That is true.
And a lot of letters that we get, these women been know the type of individual that they're dealing with. You know, yes, he didn't just wake up
But you
one
know
day
what?
and become this person who is not supportive or say nice things or words of affirmation. He didn't just wake up one day like that. He been that way, and you still said yes when he proposed to you.
So now, guess what she's doing? She's contemplating. She's like, all right, I said
What?
yes, but can I really go through it?
No.
So this,
Yeah, she is.
that happened.
No. I'm agreeing with you, but I don't think my thing is this right now. What she need to do, what they need to do, is like
Go to counseling.
is seek counseling.
Oh
Because
my God, you giving good advice.
yeah, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all might be able to actually use this one.
Yeah, they will. No, they will. You can use all the fucking shit I answer with these letters. They just be sugarcoating stuff. I ain't gonna sugar. If you retarded, I'm gonna tell you retarded. And why not? You can you call a nigga retarded. Anyway, like I'm saying, they need to get counseling because at the end of the day, the way she's feeling right now, she's gonna go into the marriage feeling like this, and then they're never
gonna
gonna.
be bad.
They're never gonna grow. And she need. And as a man, and I'm gonna just speak from my opinion with women. Sometimes women want you to be fucking mind readers. They want you to read their minds.
She said she talked to him about it.
I don't think she talked to him about it. There's no way. It's no way you can talk to an individual about a problem that we have, and you continue to do it, and you still say yes. Like I can't accept
Well, it
you
depends on the person, because if she seemed
But-
like she might be a
so,
little
but-
bit needy.
or a little slow. Like, you gotta keep it 100. Like, if I'm telling you, babe, this is something I don't like you're a nag, and I keep telling you a nag, and I still propose to you. Now you got the ring. Now you're gonna nag 10 times more.
This is what I always say.
Who fault is that?
When you're in a relationship and you're looking to take that next step, you need to really write down. At this point in your life, you should know what can you get past. Like for me, I cannot get past that. There's two guys that
Wait, you can't get past what?
the negative energy. And I
You can get past. Can you get past that quicker than cheating?
What do you mean?
There's somebody cheating on you.
No, I can get past somebody cheating on me than the negative.
Really?
Yeah,
I think that probably would be easier
I don't
to get
like
over.
that. I don't want to be with somebody I don't enjoy and that does not enjoy me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So the guy that and you couldn't tell me I didn't love this nigga. Like that was my baby, but he was just so nasty. And every time it came out, I was like, and then I finally was like, it took about 2 years because you want it to work. You like him. You want it to work.
True.
So you try to figure out, is he, and you gonna put a little bit of work in this to try to, you don't want to just leave right away. And then I realized,
It was time to go.
and then I went back, and then I came back out.
Right.
And I went back again.
But
and I came back out.
your situation is different because y'all wasn't engaged. They about to be a union. They about to be a whole family.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
they might be engaged for 10 years. You never know. You know
Knowing them, they probably probably the ninth
that's
year.
probably the best bet for
This
them. to be
probably
doing
their
that.
ninth year on being motherfucking engaged.
Maybe this is a younger person because I feel like some people got to go through stuff sometimes to figure out what.
No,
they
I
want.
feel like we all gotta go through stuff. That's the only way. Well, in my opinion, that's the only way I feel like you can grow as a person. Whether it's good, bad, like you have to go through certain things to develop the person that you supposed to be later in life.
Right.
If you don't go through those things like a winner, if a winner just always win, if he always win and he never lost, when he do take that first loss, it might change his life forever because he don't know how to deal with that shit. He don't know how to deal with that. Like, Floyd is my favorite fighter, and I wish Floyd could have lost at least one fight.
He never lost.
No, he never lost. And
Never?
no, nobody beating him. But only reason why I wanted to see Floyd lose because I felt like by him being 48-0, 49-0, he never went back to the old individual that he was fighter-wise.
Right.
Like
the
combination punches, throwing punches. Now, you know what I mean? I'm 47 I'm about to retire. I could pop shot you because my defense is impeccable. You ain't going to hit me.
Right.
Now, I paid $800 to go see Floyd. I paid $800 to go see this motherfucker. Yeah, I paid $800 to go see this motherfucker. And he pop shot a nigga 12 rounds. 2 hit, bang, bang. Jab, left hook. The whole fight. He still won. Mm-hmm. But if he would have got a taste of defeat, then he'd be like, you know what? Nah. I need to keep the tenacity that I had when I first started. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely different.
Oh yeah. So we gotta go through these things, and if you don't, you just don't grow as an individual. Yeah. To this girl, you really need to seek counseling, both of you.
Yeah.
Yes,
because if you don't, you're gonna be engaged for another 12 years. And
he's still gonna be talking to you, Greasy.
He's still gonna be talking to you. That's what I wanted to hear, though. I wanted to know, like, what was the things he was saying? Like, what was?
He said. What
was some of the things that he was saying? Like, don't wear that.
Well,
I would tell you that.
She
like,
didn't really get all into that. She said
she probably can't dress.
He said, why? He said, why can't you just be normal? I think you have a chemical imbalance or something.
Can't be normal.
That's rude.
No.
So, but what was she doing? I mean, not to say that that's okay still, but it would make a difference for you to tell us, at least to give us some perspective.
Right.
What you did to cause.
Do you think?
I hate to even place blame, but I don't want to say it like that. But we need to hear both sides.
Because she might not be doing nothing. Sometimes we
don't. Fuck that, Kyra. Come on. That girl is no longer a nigga.
No.
Do you think a nigga gonna wake up in the morning and be like, yo, you something wrong with your chemical imbalance? Like something wrong with you? You think he's just gonna wake? No, she is doing some shit.
People out here who place the blame on people when they have shortcomings in their lives
to
make them feel better. Like a lot of narcissists, they do that all the time.
He don't sound like a narcissist. She sound like she wear big ass fucking lashes, and he like, yo, bitch, what is you doing? Like, you got 18-inch lashes on, and we go to the poppy store. Like, you need to be normal. Is that normal, bro?
That's a chemical imbalance.
Exactly. Oh, let me put my lashes on. Bitch, we just going to get a cheesesteak platter. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You got to put all this shit on. Like, all right, shorty, get some counseling. Again, we are here at Plus Mattress, here with Ali, 103 East Shelton Avenue, right?
West Shelton
Avenue. If you put East, you're going to be somewhere else. Right. Germantown is fucking crazy. You had the same address, but you put East or North, you'd be somewhere totally different. Water Ice Radio, Uncensored Podcast. We'll be right back.
Hi. Guys, we're back. Hi, Ali. Are you scared?
Nah.
Okay, don't be.
Nah, sis.
No, all right, so because you have a business, I wanted my question and my topic to be about businesses and families and relationships. Because I feel like, especially in black businesses, your wife, are you married? What's your situation?
That's my situation.
You married?
Yes, I love that answer.
You said your situation?
Yes. Ooh, I need to try that. What's your situation, Slat? My situation.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yeah.
He's smart. No, because I mean, like, if you were married and do your wife work, like, that's what I was trying to get to. Because I feel like, would it be hard for your family or you to work with your significant other or any family members? Like, if your mom, dad, other people.
Had them work with you on the job?
Okay. Yes, because I feel like sometimes that could be.
Yeah, it's almost impossible.
Have you had, so when you started this business, did family work with you at all?
Yes.
And it was hard.
Yeah, it's hard because when you got competing mindsets, you don't want to lose that relationship that's really outside of the business. But as an adult, as a grown person, you need money. You're trying to set a legacy for yourself and your family. So the business basically dictates all of that. So yeah, it's hard. It's a very hard thing to do. It's something that I do not recommend.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
But just family or family and friends? Because what if you
family and friends? It's kind of weird because everybody that works with me is like family, except the 2 guys that just left, which is why they're hired. Because you really needed sometimes to just be a business relationship. Here, do this, do that. That's it.
Right.
With family and friends, it's a comfortability level, and you don't want to be the boss over your family. It's too weird.
What do you feel like are some of the barrier? Like, what do you think it's like? Just they're buying, like they're not as brought into the business as you might be. Like, this is your baby, right? This is the thing that you took on, so your heart is in it more. So do you think that might be what it is?
Yeah, like I said, if you got different mindsets, so. It's funny you brought up the Floyd Mayweather fight he fought a few years ago, which is kind of, to me, was the separation of my old business partner. I'm not going to a Floyd Mayweather fight to pay no amount of money if I don't got a whole bunch of amount of money to back that little bit of money up that I'm going to spend. Some people be like, hey, I'll do it. And then just, take the broke. You can't be broke. And so broke in business don't work, which is why I can send somebody out to you when it's a problem. We ain't thinking about that. If I lose a mattress, I'm not thinking about that. If I lose a bed, I'm not thinking about that. But if I lose $10,000 at the Floyd Mayweather fight, now I'm thinking about every bed and mattress that go out this door.
I'm gonna re-up.
Yeah.
Right.
You gotta have the same mindset with whoever you do business with.
Right.
And you know what? And that's a good question that you asked. And it's kind of like, basically some of the things that we as a podcast had been through, like with friends, working with friends, and not seeing eye to eye, or your friend not giving you 100%, and it's a tough situation to be in. I don't think I would want to be in that situation with friends. Family, I know for sure, my brothers and my sisters, I know for sure I could trust them. And I don't mean trust like they won't steal something, but I mean they're going to put as much into my dream and my passion as much as I would. You know what I'm saying? But you got people who, like you said, you hire your friend, and then this is your thing, and hey, I need you to take that over there. Damn, man, why you talking to me like that? Listen, you wanted this job. You need this job. So, don't get all touchy-feely. I'm not even coming at you. But I have to tell. Right. There are certain things that I'm gonna have to tell you to do throughout the course of the day. That's just bottom line. Like, that's something you got to deal with. You know what I mean? Nobody else wouldn't hire you. Right. So I did you that favor.
I think the boss aspect of it becomes an issue too, because like I have to give orders, right?
Got to.
And there's rules. So I think, and we see this all the time in TV and reality and in life, where your cousin's working for you, so she's lazy, she don't really put all the energy in it, or she feel like, oh, my uncle or my dad is not going to fire me, so because of that I might do different things because I know they're not going to fire me, which I always feel like is so disrespectful. Like, treat somebody's stuff like it's yours,
or don't do it at all,
or don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't waste
because
my time.
I can hire somebody that might put in more energy.
Right.
Because I think a lot of times, like when rappers are getting on, like they have to leave some of their friends behind because you bring them with you. Because I mean, I get it. You was there when it all happened, but once I start getting to a certain level and you start low-key because they don't see it as disrespect, but it is disrespect.
Oh, yeah.
To not,
it's not respecting your business, your brand.
Exactly. Or thinking that you don't got to follow all the rules. If I set rules, you have rules.
Gotta follow them.
So it's something where it's like, it has to be a level of respect. And I think family, we love you, yes, we respect you, but it's like we think that family try to get over. I think family try to get over more than friends.
Oh yeah.
I think that like you said, if you have like the same mindset, it's easy for you to do. And also, depending on the person and the people you work with, you can sometimes put people in a position to be able to do things that they want to do.
Right.
And me as a friend, like, I'm not going to want to take a job from you as my friend, and you're giving me one that I know in my heart I'm not going to put forth much effort to do.
Right.
And I have a really good friend of mine that wanted to set me up just so I could be on the payroll, right? And I was just like, I don't want to do, like, put me somewhere else where I can be more useful. Like, let me do something that's more, like, you know, closer to the field that I'm in, and that makes, or put me in a room with somebody who can set me up to do something else. It doesn't make sense for me to do something that has absolutely nothing to do with what I want to do.
You about to be an accountant, but you wasn't good at math.
No, exactly. And I'm just sitting here like, I hate my job, and I hate taking orders from you at the same time, because me and you, to me, in my head, are on the same level. So I'll just be like, I won't work here. I won't do that because I'm not gonna enjoy it.
Right.
And I would hate for us to be put into a position where we are not friends anymore because of a working relationship. And that is the unfortunate, and the good thing about us is we all have the same goal, and it may not be the exact same one, but it's in the same realm of things. Right. So we work well together in that regard. So, and those who, you know,
with certain people, like, I know this work for certain celebrities. Like, certain celebrities have, like, Tony Roberts, a comedian, his wife is his road manager, and she book all his dates and stuff like that. When Usher was, you know, when he was out here, before he was out here burning and passing out herpes, his wife was
poor Usher.
Why poor Usher?
His wife, his wife Tamika, right?
Yeah, she was his manager too. You know what I'm saying?
After
so
his mom.
Right, yeah. Yeah, because his mom was the manager first. Like, some people can have family and spouse do it, and then some
they
people
have your back the most.
Right.
But you know what? And I shouldn't have said that, because a lot of Hollywood relationships are business relationships. Period. Anyway, so it's not like I don't look at them like they're happily married. I look at it like Brad and Angelique was not a happy. I don't think that was like a real marriage. I think it was just a business thing. They did a great movie together. Now people wanted to see them together. Now they saw them together. Now they fucking adopting all these damn kids. I mean,
they gotta be together. But then
now they ain't even together now.
They was just like, F this.
They ain't even Mrs. and Mrs. Smith. They ain't even together now. So it depends on the individuals, and if you can fully put your trust into your family or your friend. Again, we learned the hard way. Like, we learned the hard way with certain people. Like, oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, and you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always just sold us out.
But my question is, so do you think? So say you are working with somebody, right? And it's a friend or a family member, and then it doesn't work out. So maybe more on a friend side, do you think you lose the friendship over it?
That's the termination of it, because the termination of that business, it is going to terminate that friendship.
Yeah, especially if you lost a lot of money.
Good, because that person is probably thinking, yeah, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do or doing what I want to do, and you looking at it like, man, this guy's bad for business. So I can't deal with you no more, and you think it's a personal thing, but it's really just a business thing.
Right. I think there's a way, though, to have that conversation and try to pull out before things get too bad.
Yeah, because you see it sometimes coming.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
And I also think it's to me, and I think I work in a business where it's straight talk. So for me, I can't stand lazy workers. So if I'm working with somebody that's lazy, to be honest with you, it's going to make me look at you differently as a person, because your work ethic is not there. So I kind of look at you as a lazy ass person. Like, I don't really like that as a quality as a person. Like, your work ethic is like that, to me, is a quality trait. So it does kind of view like, I have a girlfriend. We was working together, and she was just it was a lot. So I felt myself becoming frustrated with her. So what I noticed was I needed to pull back, because I liked the friendship and I wanted the friendship not to dissolve completely. So I had to start separating myself at work with that person, because I didn't want me to be so irritated with that person that I didn't want to be around them no more. And I felt myself getting like that. So I was able to kind of pull back before it got completely there. But I felt like if it would have continued, I would have been over it. So I agree. It's like, it's hard.
I think it has something to do with the maturity level of how you handle it. Like, some people, like, you know how you said, you know, you pull back. some people wouldn't allow themselves to pull back. You know what I mean? Some people would have just stood there and let themselves get to the point where, all right, now you're ready to rumble. Now you're ready to argue, where you could have been mature about the situation, like you said. I mean, fall back or have a conversation with this individual. Yeah. Like, look, things ain't going right. And, you know, at the end of the day, I wish the best for you, but I think we should go our ways. And sometimes even with that, the person you bring the conversation to still mad. Right. So it's like, sometimes it's a lose-lose. Like when you want to be the bigger person, when you want to be the adult about it, sometimes the other person don't even meet you halfway. So, that shit is hard, man. Shit, I just hired Mexicans or something. I don't fucking know, man. Like, for real, at the end of the day,
people want to work.
Yeah. No. See? But like he said, you hire people that
want to work.
Once you become, I think at the end of the day, when you got a family business, you got to start as a family, because you can't hire. You ain't at that point. You can't really pay people when you just get the stuff. So, you know, your family going to sometimes work for a little less and support you. And then once you become established, you're able to put people on payroll.
So you going to fire your family after you get established?
I'm not going to fire them, but you put them in a different role.
Oh, yeah.
That's not going to,
I feel
like, the hands-on stuff, like the physical things.
No,
like
I got you.
You move the role. Right. You give them a role where, like,
they would be more.
Yeah.
But it take a lot to get to that point. So you got to have a person with the mindset of doing it. If somebody called me right now for a bed, that bed is going out tonight. You know, if ands, buts, and maybes. So when I call somebody to send it out, I need that to be that type of person. Yeah. That I don't care if it's 9 o'clock. I need this money tonight. Yeah. You know what I mean? And if they not like that, they're gonna be like, "Damn, this calling me all the fucking time. I ain't trying to do this shit."
Right.
Yeah. That starts to breed a little bit of animosity.
Oh, that's why I would be like, I would be like, I'm gonna just, I wouldn't be best for that. Yeah.
Right,
I'll schedule it
won't
for
tell
you.
That. Some people won't say I'm not
right, exactly.
Yeah.
See, me, that's what I was saying. I'm not that. Well, I'm gonna tell you from the gate, like. Yeah. That's
right. They're not going to say
no.
They're going to just take the money
because they want to be involved.
It's not even that. It's just sometimes people are hard with communicating. Like they don't really want to say what's on their mind.
Especially if they're your friend.
Right. And it's I'm not going to be offended, but please know you probably won't be employed here that long. Like you said, if this is my establishment, right? I own this place, and if I, the owner, will take a mattress at 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, and my worker won't.
Oh yeah, you got to go.
That's a no fucking brainer. Like, oh no problem. You won't take it? Cool. Hey, do me a favor. When you don't even punch in tomorrow. Just leave your keys, and we're gonna mail you your motherfucking check. Like, that's it. That's the bottom line, man. So that was a good, Kyra. I gotta give it to you. That was that was a really good question.
I think because
even though she did change it 3 times, like she always does, but it was really good.
It's okay.
I always segue my segue.
She said the fuck out her ways, but it's all good. All right, we're gonna take one more break. We here Plus Mattress with my man Ali. Listen, if y'all need a bed, if y'all need a mat, if y'all need ottomans, sectionals, he got everything. This aluminum full thing right here. I don't know what this is. If you need this,
such a man. Coffee table.
Oh, that's what this is. How the fuck you? Like I'm not gonna ask Ali if it's a coffee table, because if he say yeah, I'm gonna really look stupid. Is this really a coffee table? Shit.
What you just thought it was aluminum?
I thought it was something that go on your room for like decoration.
Right? It's a decorative table.
It's a decorative table.
Yeah. All right, so I guess
still put a cup of coffee on it.
Okay, anything that's
with a coaster,
flat surface, you put. It's a coffee table.
Well, or
got it. If you want a coffee table like this, we got it. We got pink couches. We got blue couches. We got all kinds of stuff here. We be right back. Uncensored Podcast, Water Ice Radio. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the Uncensored Podcast. I'm your host, Rock the King. We are here at Plus Mattress Company with my man Ali. I got more wine in the building and Lil Honey's in the building. So we are about to, I'm about to do my lovable asshole of the week. And I seen a video on Instagram, which it kind of did something to me, like touched me, and not in a good way. This young guy who was openly gay, mess with transgender women, was super like bullied online, right? He was bullied online heavy. Then they seen him out in the streets, and it was about 6, 7, 8 people was just talking real dirty to him, like kids. And oh, you think that's cool messing with trannies? And he like, that's what I like to do. Like, why you judging me? And they just in the background like, you think that's thorough? You think that's cool? Needless to say, the young boy killed himself. I think it was the next day.
This recently happened?
Yeah, this happened last week.
Oh.
And I don't have anything against, gay people or trannies and stuff like that. Oh, can you say that?
It's not right, but
What can we say?
Transgender.
Okay. It's just hard. I got so many rules with these. And then they add another letter on LGBTQ. What was the other letter?
It's like B or something. I don't know.
Y'all
I don't know
drone,
what
man. Like, it's just
this
this is the one thing I don't like. Yo, stop adding letters to this shit. It's about to be a whole alphabet. But like, what the fuck? Like, why we just can't say gay no more? Like, it's gay. That's a bad term.
There's so many subcategories to each.
It's like
it's like non-gender, conforming.
I'm not going up to you like, yo, what's up, non-gender? Like, I got you gay, nigga. Like,
I can't with you.
There's nothing wrong with being gay. It's just like, why? All right,
Y'all
I'm
don't
sorry.
understand it. That's their world. They
I
live in
know, but all right. So what I was saying was this: like, I don't have a problem with nobody's sexual preference. You do what you want to do. That's okay. Some people lifestyles aren't like that, but to bully an individual because that's something you don't like. I don't like bullies. Period. Like, I'm against bullies
of all
kinds, shape, form. Like, I can't stand fucking bullies. And for this kid to be openly gay and to tell people, like, it ain't like he out here
trying to get you.
No, not even that. Come on now.
Not you
the people that was teasing her.
Oh, okay. All right. Come on.
Nobody with your gray hair, beard ass.
Older women.
Let me
older women. Them cougars. I can't wait to go to the Dell.
If one of my girlfriends,
I can't wait to go to the Dell. I'm going to Dell Saturday.
That's why he was asking about the flip flops, because he wanted to know.
Oh, well, you never catch slapping. No thong flip flops ever. It's not me. I don't want nothing going up against my.
All my girlfriends love his gray beard. I'm like, oh, guys.
Oh, for real? Why you didn't tell me that night, though?
No.
Why you didn't tell me that night?
He get all the residual Idris.
Damn, Ali, I wish you could have been there because, you'd have had a good time. You had a good time. All right, so look, like I was saying, I just hate the fact that this kid,
meaning he was minding his business, he was living his life,
living his life,
yeah.
But to see him out on the street and to have people just like go at him like that, where he took his life, like a friend of mine, she took her own life like a couple years ago, and it had nothing to do about her being bullied. She was going through certain things in her life, and I hate suicide. Like, I don't want to judge people, but like, damn, I think suicide is the most selfish way of going out, right? Mm-hmm. And for him to be pushed to that level by his own peers, and what I mean by own peers, I mean by just black people individually. Like, just because I don't like what you like, I shouldn't be bullied because, like I said, I don't like macaroni and cheese. I dare a nigga try to bully me because I don't like macaroni and cheese. I don't like tomatoes. But you like tomatoes. Okay, big fucking deal. Like, just go
people
on
need
with
to
your
learn
life.
To
it's
worry
hard.
About their
it's
life.
hard.
No,
it's so hard for people to just do that. Like,
I see it. I work in a school, so I'm a dean. That's what I deal with on a day-to-day, and students. And it really, and the funny thing about it is, it's not even funny, but the thing interesting about it is I see it before it even happens. I see the kids that's going to be the bullies, and I know that half of them that's going, I'm looking at them like, I see what you're going through right now. I got to figure out how to get them out of that mind state. But, it's hard because you really just need to learn to be comfortable living your own life and not worry about everybody. Bullies are people that are worried about everybody else but themselves because they don't want to deal with whatever internal thing that they got going on.
Exactly.
Whatever trauma that they have, they don't want to deal with it.
Exactly.
That bully probably going home to an empty house, a cold house. Mm-hmm. Mom ain't there.
His dad probably gay. No, you got to keep it 100.
I mean, or that might be the case.
Gay, right?
But I'm just saying, whatever trauma this person is going through, instead of them dealing with it, grow up.
Trying to be serious.
I'm saying, because Y'all be trying to correct me. Let me know if I'm saying the word wrong. Like,
well, we
I want to know. I try to keep.
You want to educate us?
No, I'm saying I try to keep it PC. So when I say gay, why I look like?
Oh no, I was just like.
No,
Yeah,
but I get it.
That's possible.
Because it's real, but
he
it's
can hate himself because
And he hated himself.
his dad.
His dad gay. His dad named Rufus. He run a speakeasy. He don't like none of that shit.
why is his name Rufus?
Why not?
But I mean, you know, unfortunately, it's too much. But I do think, you know, I will say what I see a little bit more. It doesn't happen as much. What I see bullying. When I first started in education, it was like something I had to deal with a lot. I don't see it outright, the cyber part of it. Like how the guys were just saying it. I don't really see that as much as the cyber. Like
social media.
Like the trolling,
Social
that's
media.
bullying.
Yeah, so of course. Yeah. Nicki Minaj do that
You
all the time.
troll all the time.
he wanted to make a point.
Yeah, most people that bully, especially in a group, are usually really scared to death.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Scared to death. And if you beat up a bully or a couple bullies, you don't have to worry about that ever.
Nah.
So it's just weird. Bullying is a weird thing. It's a real weird
yeah.
thing.
And what you see with bullies, like you said, a lot of them cannot fight.
At all.
Can't move a mouse.
A lot of them cannot fight. I'm only tough because there's 7 other people around me.
Right.
Catch that bully by himself. Oh, you know, I was playing dog. And then, and, you know, everybody turned Muslim to Assalamu alaikum. Now you mook me. Get the fuck out of here, dog. Like, get out of here. All right, so my topic is, I just want to know what y'all take on the cop who killed Eric Garner 5 years ago, just now getting fired from his job. 5 years later, on video with an illegal chokehold, just now getting fired. The police, the commissioner in New York, what I like about what he said was he's like, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm saying because he the one that pushed for the guy to get fired. But the union guy for New York, for the cops, he was talking major. He was like, if you do this to NYPD police officer, we're gonna put hands on you. We're gonna do this. Do you remember the video? The nigga was selling cigarettes. No threat, no gun. He was fat as shit. He couldn't do nothing. You can't say fat as shit?
No, I'm just
I'm gonna say, like,
why did the real the big thing was big?
Oh, well, he was heavy set.
Them husky guys look.
He was robust, selling Lucy's. And you come around, put your arm around his throat. Every big person got asthma. Voluntarily or
I
involuntarily.
don't got asthma.
When you walk up a flight of steps, you ain't doing that. That's temporary asthma, nigga. Nigga, you got temporary.
You are so disrespectful. Why would you say I got temporary asthma because I be out of breath?
That's temporary asthma. You ain't know that?
Is that really a thing?
Yes. I don't know. But what I'm saying is,
Come on, you hit the aluminum.
oh shit. I'm sorry. It took 5 years. It was on camera though.
Yeah, but the
the part
issue
that
is
gets-
that he just got fired.
Yeah.
Like,
No jail time.
that's my thing. Like, that's it?
No jail time. And they said he missed. They took 2 or 3 vacation days away from him before this. Before this happened. That's the only thing that happened to him. This guy was the worst cop on the district, had 3 or 4 major complaints about brutality and how he handled people that he arrests and lock up. He had 4 of them, if I'm not mistaken. They say he was the worst cop on the force. It took you five just to fire him. He ain't getting no jail time.
That's my thing. Like, that ain't.
Now I could see them taking 5 years to investigate it after they already suspended him and fired
Right.
him. Now that's one thing.
So he wasn't suspended or nothing?
No,
They
the
just-
entire,
He was on the
just,
street.
he was just on desk. I think he was just
He's on desk duty, and they took 3 vacation days away from him. What? He been got them back. He been got them back after the first year. After the first year, the dude was gone. So it's hard to watch. It's so hard to watch TV now. Like every time we turn the TV on, somebody
Instagram's
dying.
worse for me. I can't even do the stories between all the cop videos. I just saw one the day before I came in here, but the boy was tripping. He turned around, I'm like, yo, you doing too much.
He tried to run from the cops?
He was literally trying to fight the cop until the other cop came in. When the other cop came, the other cop choked the shit out of him. He's like, I'm waiting for your backup. And the backup was worse than the guy was there. But my thing is like, you know where we at in life right now. We know where the world's at. Don't make it hard on yourself. Yeah. He kept turning around, kept putting his hands. The cop ain't even do nothing. I was like, and this bull was drawling. Honestly, he was upset. But I'm like, and the girl that was, she's like, chill. Like, I'm looking like, damn, this motherfucker gonna shoot him because he was just doing all this. I'm like,
well, we gotta realize.
We gotta. It's hard.
The video, the cameras are not our friends. That's one thing we gotta. It don't matter who pulls out a video. I mean, a
it don't
cell
matter
phone.
If you did.
It does not matter because every police officer that shot an unarmed black man, a majority of them was on camera. None of those cops are in jail. I don't think. I think one cop might be in jail. Mm-hmm. One cop might be in jail.
It's to me, it goes back to what we was talking about earlier. Like I said, this is a great platform because y'all giving out a lot of good information. But it's like what you was just saying. Like, you don't want to say gay. You don't want to say tranny. You don't want to disrespect them. Why? Because they going to make you feel it in your pocket.
Yes.
If you say the wrong thing, this show will be shut down.
Yes.
Nothing to talk about. So it's a unity thing. So if we all deal with each other like that, when they do that and we make them feel it in their pocket or however else, they not going to do that no more.
Nope.
But if we just going to, keep going like with the day like ain't nothing happened, or that was last week's incident, then it's just going to happen again.
And that's how the world is. It's just, like you said, it's just going to happen again. And we don't even know. No, hell no.
So how do you really make the police? That's like the world's largest gang. I mean,
so
what do you do?
Well, we know what to do because when Jordan was on the show, Jordan Harris. Shout out to Jordan Harris, state representative. I don't want to say the number because I might mess it up. The district. But what he was trying to get something where you could.
They have licenses.
Have a license to be a police officer because if you can lose your license to be a doctor, a malpractice and all that shit, when you fuck something up, a lawyer, and you could never be a doctor. You can never be a doctor nowhere else. They trying to put something like that in place with police officers because you have certain police officers who has killed more than one individual, got fired from one county, go to another county, kill somebody else, then go to another county. So it starts there. Like you said, what police officers, to me, I look at it now, like you said, they are a legal gang. Like growing up, you look up to police officers and judges and stuff like that, and they supposed to set an example, right? You telling these gangbangers, these drug dealers, you need to tell on somebody. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that no snitching shit. How many cop videos have we seen where a bad cop was doing some shit and you saw a cop say, no, don't do that?
Yeah.
No.
I can't. I seen one video, and the only reason why I seen this video, the cop didn't shoot nobody. He was trying to make somebody else move from videotaping, and the sergeant came up. But I've never seen a video where the cop was using deadly force or just using crazy force on somebody, and another police officer came up and said, no, we can't do that. They don't do that at all.
No, because I feel like they're automatically just thinking that it's time for them to try to hurt. Like the first thing is that you got to bring them down in some kind of way instead of them trying to find out. I get that you can't always find out what the reason is in the mix, but you can diffuse the situation before it gets to a point where somebody has to die. Yeah. Like Eric Garner, there is no reason that he should have had to die. No. And I don't understand the jury that allowed that to happen from the beginning. Because we would have been deliberating for months.
Yep.
Because there is no way in hell, after seeing the video that I saw, that it would have been a hung jury. Because no, I will not say that. Because, no, there's no reason for him to have put him in an illegal chokehold to kill him for selling cigarettes. There's no reason.
And they was Newport 100s. They're the good kind. Yeah, the salt.
How you mean with the the cigarette. You so irking.
Yo, listen, y'all want us to, y'all supposed to set an example for us. This is why a lot of people don't have no regards for life, because if the people in big offices and in front offices ain't doing it, why would you think the niggas on the street gonna do it? Like, if the judge is lying and stealing money on getting her brother off, and if the cops is allowing other cops to kill people and, hey, don't say no, we gonna cover this up, why would the street niggas do it?
And as much as y'all get tired of people saying this is why people have to vote, because people like Jordan Harris that's trying to get, you need people like that to try to agree on stuff, to pass these bills to not allow stuff like the licenses, because he said that they were going to do continuing education classes so that you can always be up on it. We need that in the entire United States of America.
Yeah, so shout out to Jordan Harris. Before we get out of here, Ali, let everybody know what your social media platform is so they can come check you out. You can come check him out. Oh, I'm going to let you do that. I'm sorry. I'm going to let you do that. My bad.
Social media platform is at Plush Mattress Company. I answer my DM, my phone, my text. I don't care what time you text me, 3, 4, 5 in the morning. I'm up. I don't sleep. I sell all the beds in the city and never go to sleep.
That's right.
This is true, because I think when I first saw my bed, I hit him up. It was like 12. I was like, damn, that's kind of late. I want this bed pause underneath. It was late at night. I was like, damn, I wasn't even thinking. I was just so hyped when I saw it because I needed a bed. So we want to thank Ali for allowing us to come into his establishment. Once again, y'all, if y'all need any type of furniture, ottomans, is that how you say it, right? Ottomans? Okay. Coffee tables, everything, mattresses. This is where you come, 103 West Shelton Avenue. I got it right?
West Shelton.
Hi, there we go. All right, I'm your boy Slap Rock the King, Lil Honey. More wine here. Water Ice Radio, Uncensored Podcast. We see y'all next week.